y'all, so today I'm gonna talk you through some of the main reasons why I like to meal prep and maybe hopefully inspire some of you to try meal prepping yourself if you think that some of the problems that it solves for me, it might also solve for you. So basically the first thing that it really helps me with is it saves time as well as a lot of effort. So for example, for me, I cook once a week, usually either on Sunday or on a Monday, and on average I would say the meal prep takes me 45 minutes to an hour, and often even just half an hour. And before that, obviously it does include the weekly shopping, but I'm going to do a bit of a more of a video of that together with how I actually plan my meal prep. But anyway, so basically the meal prep in itself takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. So, and the meal prep usually lasts me through the weekdays, so from Monday till Friday. And that means that from Monday to Friday I only then have to reheat my food which is maybe 4-5 minutes instead of having to cook a full-on meal, which means that every day from Monday to Friday I basically save at least 20 minutes, 25 minutes, not even looking at the shopping time. So instead of having to go to the shop every time that I have to cook a new meal, I just have that one big shop that I do once a week, which I then use to do my meal prep. So it saves me both cooking time as well as shop time, which is a massive thing, and it's just super convenient. And another thing is because personally I'm quite a lazy cook, so for me coming up with a dish to cook every single day is really exhausting. So in that sense it saves me the effort from having to cook the meal, but also the effort from having to plan the meal. So that is also a huge mental effort that it saves me instead of just time wise. And the big second thing that it does for me is it saves a lot of money. Like, I'm on a quite strict budget. I like to keep myself on a quite strict budget every single month, and I feel that meal prepping really helps me reduce one of the main costs for my budget, which is food. So at the minute, based on budget, I spent about £50, I would say, on food, which I'm quite happy with and it suits me personally, but meal prepping has definitely helped me take that down, because instead of having to do random shops every now and then, I know exactly the ingredients that I need for that week. For my lunches, I don't really meal prep. I like to eat like a sandwich or something that's really easy to make and quick to make, and I can make myself. So at the minute I'm obviously working from home, but for example if I was working in an office, sandwich or something is something I would make at home in the morning or in the night before and then just take with me to the office, which is super simple, and it saves money also when it comes to lunch. So basically in my shop I'm able to kind of buy all the stuff that I need for my lunch, whatever sandwich or wrap or whatever I'm making that week, and then I also buy my dinner stuff, for which I then prep like proper meals for the evening time. So yeah, so that way basically I avoid random shops, like random trips to the shop. And especially if I do random trips for the shops, I don't only buy the things I need for dinner, but every time I go in, I will grab something random, like more expensive snack or something I'm craving in that moment. So by also minimizing the times I have to go to the shop, I also avoid ending up buying things that I don't really need. A huge thing is as well, like nowadays it's super convenient to order food in, like from Deliveroo and stuff, which is super expensive, although it's more convenient. So that's why it's also good that you have like your meals prepped, because that's like a huge cost. And I do want to add here that I do use Deliveroo, especially sometimes on the weekends and stuff when I kind of want to treat myself, etc. And for me, like, that's just how I kind of have planned my meals. So I'm quite strict in the weekends, weeks, but then on the weekends I can have like 1 or 2 more relaxed meals while still eating mindfully. So that way I get kind of good balance. So like I have like a really well prepped week, and then during the weekend I can try kind of something new, and I can have like a meal that's cooked for me, and it's also at the minute especially kind of nice to support local food suppliers and restaurants. So it also makes me feel good about myself, which is nice. So yeah, so the second thing is it really helps me stick to my budget. And the final thing is that it really helps me eat healthy. It really helps me eat better, because when I'm hungry, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same, that when I'm hungry, that's when I crave the unhealthy stuff the most. So obviously, if you're going hungry and then you have to go to the shop, oh my god, yeah, like I'm definitely in trouble, because that's where I can easily pick up like a cookie or some unhealthy snack with me to like kind of satisfy the first hunger, and then eat some other stuff later. But when you have that prep meal ready to go, you don't need to go to the shop, you won't feel hungry, and you won't feel tempted to order Deliveroo or anything like that. So you can kind of stick to your decision that you made when you prep your meals, and then usually once you have that healthy thing to eat, you don't really crave anything anymore. So that helps a lot as well. And yeah, overall then when I eat healthy, I feel better, I have more energy and stuff, so it really helps me a lot when it comes to that. As for me especially, I don't really crave things in the like afternoon or in the morning or anything. I crave things in the evening, so that's why especially having my dinners prepped is a massive thing for me, because it helps me avoid kind of caving into my cravings, so to speak. Let me say, like, as the final thing I should say is that first of all, like when you do your meal prep, you don't have to prep for a full week. You can, for example, prep for 2-3 days at a time if that suits you and like your fridge size better. And also I know that meal prepping it's definitely not for everyone. It's definitely not something you need to do to reach any kind of goal. It just personally has helped me a lot. So I'm hoping maybe this video will inspire 1 or 2 people to try it for themselves. And I have kind of also experimented over time the best way for me to meal prep, what day is the best, how I like to do my shopping, how I like to cook my meals, how can I make the part of actually cooking the meal the most efficient. So yeah, so I have kind of over time developed a system for myself, which is why I also decided to do these videos. So in another video I'm kind of talk about how I actually organize my meal preps, like how I do my shopping, how I do my shopping list, how I then kind of cook my meals, how I like organize the cooking of my meals, and then I'm gonna also do separate videos on different meal preps that I do that are super easy and simple recipes that are very easy to follow and are also super cheap. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you end up trying meal prepping and how you felt about it, or if you have any questions, just leave them below. And yeah, otherwise just like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.